As you know, when you are a flight attendant, things get tight sometimes. Not only your schedule, but how you're going to eat without spending a fortune. Happened to be in an embassy suites, and this is the room. But I went down to breakfast this morning, and it was funny because this trip, I was supposed to do another trip, so I didn't bring any food. But this embassy suites has breakfast, so I just want to show you how I'm going to eat this trip, because otherwise I don't have any food with me. So they have breakfast, so I went down and I sort of piled all this up on one plate, and now I've separated it. So last night there were these decaf coffees, which is what I drink, and some of these creamers and sugars. So I took those out, and the chamomile tea, and sort of put those out on the counter. But this morning when I went down to breakfast, I got the omelet, which they'll make fresh to order for you, along with some potatoes. I'm gonna have that now for breakfast. I also piled up on top of that these pancakes, but I had an extra plate. You can, bring an extra plate under the plate that you have. And I piled the pancakes on top of that, but then there's a little liner in the ice bucket. So I took that and I ripped it a little bit to protect the pancakes. So I'm gonna have those later. And I got my milk. They had low fat there, so I got that. And also I got some oatmeal, but I'm gonna have this later. So what I'm gonna do is, I got 2 of these. Just cover that like that, and I'm gonna put it inside the refrigerator. And then they have a microwave here, so I'm able to heat that up. If a room doesn't have a microwave, normally I have my bigger bag with me, and that has a miniature crock pot in it, so I can always heat up my food that way. But this one has a microwave, so that was good. Also, I grabbed down there some extra creamers, some butter, some organic sugar, and looks like it's brown sugar, and some honey, an orange, some peppers. I like a lot of black pepper on my eggs, so I'm gonna put that. A little bit of salt, because I'm on a low salt, low sugar, low cholesterol kind of diet. So that's how I'm going to be able to eat both breakfast and lunch. And I think this is even more than I need. So we'll see how many of those pancakes I can get down. But I'm gonna leave those sitting out. As long as they're covered, I think they'll be okay. I don't want them to get cold, but we have about 5 hours in this room, so that's good. I'm gonna eat breakfast now, and that's how I'm going to be frugal today.